Let's bust a massive test automation myth today, one that literally traps countless beginners right from the jump. Is API testing really the hardest part of automation? Honestly, it's the exact question that terrifies new engineers.
The answer? Absolutely not. The surprising truth is that UI testing is actually way, way harder to master.
Look, it's totally normal to fear APIs at first, but honestly, that assumption is completely backwards. Okay, let's dive into this. To test a UI, you gotta lift a massive stack of technologies. Just to get started, you need to thoroughly understand core web fundamentals, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But wait, learning those basic web languages, that's literally only 20% of the actual job. You've also got to master complex locators, UI actions, forms, handling multiple windows, and dealing with nested frames. Then come dynamic elements. These guys unpredictably change state or location, making UI testing incredibly frustrating. Ultimately, UI testing means fighting a constant battle to tame a wild, totally unpredictable visual environment. Now notice the stark contrast here, the chaotic visual hurricane of the UI versus the pure simplicity of APIs. Here's the relief. APIs strip away all that frustrating visual unpredictability of the browser entirely. Plus, 90% of the market uses REST APIs. This makes your learning landscape incredibly focused. Without HTML, CSS, or dynamic windows to worry about, the scope of technologies you need drastically shrinks. Instead, you just need straightforward, data-driven concepts. REST APIs, token management, basic authentication, and JSON parsing. API testing essentially boils down to a brilliantly simple, totally repeatable three-step logical process. You're literally just having a direct, logical conversation with the data layer, completely bypassing that unpredictable UI. So, the crucial point? We need to flip our perspective on test automation entirely. Mastering APIs is actually a highly accessible win compared to the steep, chaotic mountain of UI testing. So, are you ready to finally stop fearing APIs and start mastering them today?